What is going on, everybody? Ivan here, and today we're gonna go into a step-by-step tutorial of how to make your guys' first sales funnel in ClickFunnels. ClickFunnels is a very powerful solution to not only get leads, but also revenue through the door. So today we're gonna go over step-by-step on how to make a complete sales funnel to make sure that more people are coming through the door of your guys' business. So let's go ahead and jump right in. Now, if you guys do wanna follow along with everything that I'm doing, there's gonna be an exclusive link down below that's gonna give you guys a 14-day free trial of the platform. And once you guys clicked on that link, go ahead and input the email that you want to use with your guys' profile. Let's go ahead and start the free trial. And it's going to lead us to the screen right over here where we're going to go ahead and input our first, last name, contact information, stuff like that. So let's go ahead and input that. Put your credit card information there for payment, but it's not going to charge you guys for the first 14 days. And let's go ahead and start a free trial. Awesome. Now from here, let's figure out what is going to be our main objective. Whenever you guys think of a sales funnel, I want you to imagine like a real funnel. Right? So at the top, there's going to be all the people that have never seen your guys' website or the content that you guys are publishing. That is going to be the very top of the funnel. So it's going to be the widest group. And as we go through the funnel, the amount of people that are going to go through it is going to narrow down. So our main objective here is to provide as much value as possible right from the get-go so more people go through the whole thing. Now, what's cool about ClickFunnels is that they make it really simple for you guys to set up your guys' first funnel. So right over here, it asks us, what type of funnel we want to have. So in my head, if I want people to be paying for a service, I want to collect as many email addresses as possible. The logic behind that is that I'm not going to close everybody right off the get-go. However, we cannot nurture those prospects if we don't have their information. So our main objective here is to give so much value right off the get-go so people actually opt in to receive our further updates. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and create an opt-in funnel. So go ahead and select opt-in, press next. Again, from here, you can go ahead and choose your guys' main brand color, style that you guys want it to be in, different images you want to include with that as well. Press next. And you can actually even utilize AI to help you write what's going to be inside of your guys' landing page. So right over here, let's go ahead and describe what we have to offer. So let's say it's going to be coaching services. Let's regenerate. Awesome. And as you guys see, we could have actually written it in different tones that range from neutral, friendly to even quirky. I personally like to think of myself as a friendly kind of guy, and that's why I selected friendly. So let's go ahead and press create. And as we sit here and the software is doing most of the heavy lifting, I really want you guys to think about what type of value are we going to provide to our customer so they're actually going to input their personal information. The reason why I want you guys to really think about it is because most of the time, you don't really want to input your guys' personal information into some website. In this day and age, there's so many different places where we can go ahead and input our information. So the way I want you guys to think about it is what kind of value can we give to the prospect so they actually give their information as a return. Because look, the basic principle of economics is nothing in this world is free. And that could not be more true whenever it comes to people's personal information, because let me tell you, nobody likes to be spammed. And look, check it out. ClickFunnels has already actually done most of the heavy lifting for us and created a funnel. So let's go ahead and see how it looks like inside of our account. Let's go ahead and go to our workspace. Awesome. Now from here, we can customize the existing funnel that we just made, but I prefer to show you guys from scratch. So let's go ahead and close this out, and let's go ahead and create a new funnel right over here. Now, once we get to this step, we have two different options. First, we can build a funnel from a recipe, meaning we can build it from a template of steps that ClickFunnels already provides. Or we can just go ahead and create one from scratch. So for example purposes, I'm gonna go ahead and create one from scratch, but let me go ahead and show you what a template would look like. Now, whenever we're thinking of a sales funnel, there's gonna be different steps involved. So first, there's gonna be an opt-in page, and that should be packed with massive value to encourage people to actually input their information. Then once a person has actually already inputted that information, there should be some sort of order page. And once they've gone through that order page, we're gonna go ahead and show them a thank you page thanking them for their business. And from that point on, you can attach whatever you want, and in this case, it's gonna be the summit page, which is gonna be a video. So as you guys see, it works exactly like a funnel because at the top, we're gonna have the most amount of people. And as we go down through the funnel, that amount of people is going to decrease. And the coolest part about this is we can see at exactly which step are the people falling off of. And the reason why that's useful is because we can optimize that specific step to figure out what is working and what is not. So let's go ahead and create a funnel from scratch to show you guys what it's all about. So let's go ahead and select from scratch, create a new funnel, and it's going to bring us to this option right over here. Now, first things first, we need that initial landing page. So let's go ahead and press the plus button, create a page, and let's go ahead and create an opt-in page. I really like this earthy brown company page. Let's go ahead and create it. Awesome, now it's been created. And if you guys want to modify it, all you gotta do is just go to the edit section right over here. And you guys can modify this as much as you guys want by changing the background, the text, or any kind of the value within that page. Again, this whole thing is useless if your page is not doing anything, right? Think of it as like a customer journey. We want to provide as much value as possible so the person, by the time they actually get to the bottom or click on the button, they actually want to input their information. And look, changing the way that the page looks like is very simple, as you can change the layout or different sections when it comes to that specific page. The way I'd like to think about it is once you've used one piece of technology that's drag and drop, you can kind of use them all. This is very simple and intuitive, and don't worry, you don't need to know how to code. Again, you can play around with different colors, backgrounds, typography, all sorts of things. What I'm trying to say here is that you can customize this to a very great extent. And as you guys scroll down, you can add different call to action assets, such as buttons or forms. Again, the whole point of this is to collect users' information so we can nurture them down the road. And if you guys want to modify whatever happens when you click on a specific button, all we got to do is on this right hand side, press right over here on the button action, and there's going to be different options here for you guys. In this case, there's going to be a pop-up where we're going to enter in our full name, email, phone number, stuff like that. Again, you can go ahead and modify the input forms and the overall feel of the platform, as it's really easy to do. But let's go ahead and go to our overall funnel to add a couple more steps. So again, depending on what you guys' objective is, that will heavily alter the next step in our funnel. If the main objective was to simply collect their information, we can go ahead and just display the thank you page right now. But if we do want to sell something, an order page would make sense. So let's go ahead and press the plus button right over here and add a page. Let's have it be an order page, and let's go ahead and choose this option right over here. Create page. Awesome. Now, once you guys have added this, we also need to add a product to it because it's not going to work without it. And right over here, we actually see a warning sign right over here telling us to do so. Again, you can modify this order page as much as you guys want through the different drag and drop technologies that we covered before. But from there on, it becomes really straightforward as it begins to look a lot like the sample that we actually covered earlier. If we want to create a basic sales funnel after that order page, I will go ahead and add a thank you page thanking our customers for their service. And from there on, it kind of depends what you guys actually want to include depending on your guys' business. What I'd personally do is throughout this whole journey, I would add a split test to really figure out what is working and what is not, right? And the logic behind it is that we can have different landing pages and funnels to really figure out what is giving us the best effect and our ROI on our money. And to create that split test, all we gotta do is just press the three buttons right over here, add a split test, and let's duplicate this page. And from here on, you can actually assign a specific percentage that's gonna go to each specific page. And our analytics are turned on over here as well, so you can actually see, depending on what specific page, how many views is it getting and how many opens it's receiving. And that information should be telling you guys on what page to keep and which one to get rid of. And in addition to that, to each part of you guys' process, I would also add a workflow. Now, a workflow is an automatic trigger that will automatically occur whenever something occurs in your guys' page. So let's go ahead and see how it looks like. Let's go ahead and add a workflow here, press new workflow, make it name tests, and let's have the trigger be whenever someone opts in. So let's go ahead and create a workflow. And as you guys see right over here, if we press the plus button, whenever someone actually opts in, we can automatically send an email or send a digital asset. Again, there's a bunch of different options here as well, but you guys get the point. The main goal of this is whenever something happens on the page, a workflow is going to automatically do something, right? And the whole objective of this is that nothing will slip through the cracks. Of course, with each specific trigger, similar to the funnel steps, you can see what is working and what is not through the analytics that they provide. And that way we can double down on what is working and throw away what is not. Now, if we go back to the original funnel page, you can also add conditional paths along the way. And pretty much what that means, it's going to be an if-then statement. Think of it as branching logic. If a prospect selected X, Y, and Z, then they're going to see a certain series of steps. However, if they selected something else, they're going to see a completely different series of pages. To add a conditional path, you can go ahead and press the plus button right over here and just add a conditional path right over here. It works very similar to a split test and it's very self-explanatory. And if you guys want to see all of the contacts that are filling up your guys' funnels, you can see that right over here on the contact side of things. In the contact level, you can see the overview about that specific prospect and their activity whenever it comes to a specific funnel. You can also add segmentation so we can put people in their respective buckets to really personalize the experience. And as I mentioned before, if you want to see what is working and what is not, each funnel is going to have an analytics tab right over here. And if we press on it, we're able to see all the analytics when it comes to that specific funnel. You can also compare them against one another to really figure out what is giving you guys the best result. And there you guys have it. That was a step-by-step tutorial of how to create your guys' sales funnel in ClickFunnels. If you're looking to grow your marketing efforts, utilizing ClickFunnels is going to be a no-brainer. In this day and age, you need some sort of a funnel to survive in this business world, and ClickFunnels is the market leader on this front. So if you guys do want to check out the platform for yourself, there's going to be an exclusive link down in the description where it's going to give you guys a 14-day free trial of the platform. Make sure to go through that link as it tremendously helps support the channel at no cost to you guys. On this channel, we'll make videos about various tools and platforms to help you start and grow your guys' business. So if you guys got some value out of this video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like this. Till next time, peace.